All right, well, I am from the great state of Texas, so howdy. I mean, we're always proud to be Texans, but now that we have the most restrictive abortion law in the country, we are really proud to be Texans. So, for 8 years of my life, I worked at Planned Parenthood. As the director of that facility, I would happily educate women on the ease of abortion, glossing over any details of the procedure or any possible risk. I would walk them up and down the halls, escorting them in and out of the rooms as they waited for their turn to lay on a table that was still warm from the woman who had just taken their turn before them. After all, our goal was to have a woman on the table, off the table, abortion complete in 5 minutes. Time is money in the abortion industry, and we had a certain quota or number of abortions that we had to sell each month. The waiting room of an abortion facility is loud, like them, full of women and the people who they brought with them to their appointments, sometimes with their other children in tow. People are having lively conversations, often discussing their past abortions and giving encouragement to the other first-timers in the room. But every once in a while, I would be called to work in the loneliest room in our facility. It's often the loneliest room I often say it's the loneliest room I've ever walked into. It's the abortion clinic recovery room. A room lined with recliners and low lighting, silent except for the quiet sobs of women, and they all cry. They all cry. We didn't give them much time to dry their tears and steal their emotions. 20 minutes was all they were allowed. 20 minutes to convince themselves that the feelings they were experiencing were a lie, to convince themselves that abortion was normal, that they were only crying because of their hormones. 20 minutes to convince themselves that no, it really wasn't a baby. And we, the abortion clinic staff, gave them no comfort, and we certainly never gave them a shoulder to cry on. We never talked to them about abortion regret, because if we did, then we would be admitting that women actually did regret their abortion, and we could not do that. We handed them a tissue, left them to cry alone, gave them 1 month's supply of birth control pills, a can of apple juice, some graham crackers, and sent them on their way. It was another woman that fulfilled our monthly abortion quota. That was just the process of how we dehumanized the women that came through our facility. But the primary victim of abortion was being dehumanized in a far more barbaric fashion.